Teresa O'Keefe. Okay, this is a conversation that actually is a testimony, and this is Sasha Sabbath, and I am talking to beautiful Teresa O'Keefe. So, Teresa, dear, you just finished up the course, Ignite Your Intuition for Business Owners. And I would just like you to talk about your experience and what worked for you and who you think this is for. And I'll ask you very specific questions. But tell us about you. What do you do? How did you meet me? So that people could participate in your services as well.
Well, I'm a business consultant and I've worked in the corporate world in many different areas. I come from a Six Sigma and lean problem solving arena, and I worked globally in pretty much all of the corporate categories. And since coming out of corporate, I've been working with a wide array of businesses. I've worked with medical and dental offices, with a manufacturing company. I've worked with online entrepreneurs, all with getting their processes and systems tightened up. We've also worked with marketing and with their online presence.
All
So
right.
yeah, it's been so broad. This course, really, my interest was coming in to help me narrow it down and see what I could do to not be so fanned out.
When you said come in to what?
To join your
Oh,
course. Yeah, to
okay.
join your course and get some clarity about more specificity, working with an online audience.
Beautiful. So then I'll just jump into the questions. And that the first one is, why do you feel that confidently using your intuition is important in your life?
Because I think that using our intuition, you really get to tap into your internal strengths and all of the powers that are working for us and with us to have for our best good.
Right.
And for myself, I had previously heard those, but not had a lot of confidence around it, around knowing what should I do here and there. And that changed, definitely.
Ah, that's what I want to know about. So here's my next question. In what ways were you struggling in using your intuition before taking the class? Let's start there. How were you struggling?
I was struggling because I wasn't really paying attention to my intuition. I was kind of hopping and skipping around and not having a solid confidence in what my intuition was telling me, and knowing that in executing that, that was the best decision. And I definitely got confidence with my intuition using the course, just the ability to call it forth and to understand the way that it works for me was very powerful.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, my next question that dovetails off of that is, what have been your beneficial results in taking the class?
Well, I will tell you, I got some very specific results. I was guided to a very specific area of consulting and coaching that is perfect for me. There was absolutely no doubt in my mind. And what had been an issue prior for me was because of the array of experience that I've had with different types of businesses, niching down had been a really difficult decision for
Yeah.
me. And with what came to me during the course is that I I'm going to be niching down into AI consulting for businesses.
Perfect.
And I mean, it gives me chills now because it just rings so true for me. It's a perfect fit for all of my technological background and understanding. It does not require me to narrow down the types of businesses that I'm working with because the tools are so specific and so in demand. So once it came to me, there was no doubt. And I spoke to several people right afterwards, and all three people that I spoke with said, "Yes, I want this. Sign me up right now.
Oh
I'll pay
gosh.
for you."
Oh, I'm so
So
happy for you.
yeah,
Perfect. So what the course did for you was that you accessed your intuition and you got this direction for the next steps in your business.
absolutely,
Perfect.
absolutely, and it is a
Perfect.
perfect fit. The um just the certainty and clarity that I have about it once it hit is has been stronger than anything else that I've ever tried to sort of fit myself into, even though they are things that I can do. This was like, this is perfect, perfect for right now. And I'm very excited and so grateful that I did the course with you. All of the exercises that we've done have been so useful and powerful in getting me to the point, not just with this specific part in the business, but really addressing many different areas that I, as a person and in business, come across. There's
Yes.
the fear that comes up. We got tools to deal with fear. We got tools to deal with just, working with your ideal customer and the conversations that you would have with them. So many specific exercises that you gave us to do and tools that you gave us to practice and work with that I know that I'll be using long, long beyond the course into the years going.
Wonderful. That's exactly why I created the course. This is so wonderful for me to hear. So my last question is, from your experiences, why would you endorse working with me specifically, my personality and everything else? And also, who you think this course is good for? What stage in their life do you think this course would be good for them?
I love working with you. So I would say from my observations of you with our class that you can work with a very wide range of personalities and people on the scale of where they are in their business. Your instruction is so specific and so easy to follow. The classes are not intimidating at all. So one doesn't have to feel like they're coming in at a particular advanced point in their understanding of intuition or where they are with their business. These things you've had great patience with us in class. And if people do the work, they'll get the results. You're not there to spoon feed them. You're not there to do the work for them. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that you are very straightforward and direct, yet compassionate and loving and caring. But
Thank
you
you.
move along at a very quick pace in the course, and you're willing to move back and work with folks who may not have progressed as quickly as others.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. And
Mm-hmm.
so, in terms of the person that would find this course to be a good fit for them, where would you say that they might be in their life, personally and professionally, where this course would be just the perfect solution for them?
Well, I'll say for myself, it may be a person who has skills, who has been working, who knows their stuff, and is maybe having some difficulty in targeting who they should be working with, or the exact course or offerings that they should be placing out in the marketplace. I think that the person needs to have some good sense of business, because this is not a business course. This really is about ensuring that all of the skills that you have within your business are matched with the energy that you have and what best suits you. So someone who's very open to trying this if they haven't before, but really open to knowing that the universe works for them, and someone who's willing to do the work.
Yeah.
It does take work. It isn't something that automatically is going to become second nature for you. So practicing is important, and it works.
Beautiful. What were some of the highlights of the class for you? I skipped that question. I think that would be useful for people to know that really worked for you.
Uh, I found it very, very useful when we had opportunities to have love seats with each individual person. And in that way, we were able to take other pieces of advice that you gave other students that fit for us, even though that may not have been the main point that we were talking about. So I was able to gather a whole lot of advice and input based on those conversations. I found those extremely useful. I also found it very useful to have the bonus materials that we had made available to us.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, those were very good. And also the Facebook group, having the Facebook group available, and you being there to answer questions. And lastly, the buddy sessions.
Oh,
Having the
good.
buddies, yes, having the buddy sessions and being able to work with a partner each week, see how we were doing. It gave us that one-on-one experience that we might not be having that week in class, but we were able to keep each other accountable, talk about the things that were going well for us, maybe not going so well, and get input from our partner. And my buddy and I are going to continue to meet because we found it to be a really valuable tool with this course.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, you said that you love working with me. I love working with you.
Thank you. I
And what,
truly do.
and same here. Please share your email address. So if people want to be in touch with you, especially given the specialty that you are now offering, what is the email address? And spell it out as well so that people can catch it.
I will. And I shared with Sasha before this that the website isn't up because this is a brand new idea. So the email address best for me is Grant T, and that's spelled GRANTEEH @gmail.com.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. GRANT as in Tom, EEH as in Harry
That's correct.
at gmail.com.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, sweetie. Well, go forth and enlighten the world about this new arrival of AI, and God bless you, and I'll see you in our next class.
Thank you. I'll see you in the next class.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.